Signing your first client can be a complete nightmare. And it all boils down to one reason: you don't have any testimonials. Just think about it. How often do you buy a product without first reading the reviews? The business owners that you'll be targeting are even more stingy with their money. And when you're on a sales call, the last thing you want to do is hear those dreaded words, "You don't have enough experience." In this video, I'm going to show you how you get past that hurdle and how to sign your first SMMA client without any testimonials. And to be totally honest, I really wish I had something like this when I was starting out. And if you watch until the end, I have a little surprise for you. So let's get straight into it. Method 1 is utilizing your network. This is the first method and probably one of the most underutilized tactics when it comes to business. When people start their agency journey, they naturally jump into lead sourcing and outreach because they've got this hustler mindset that they see online all the time. And as a result, they completely neglect their own network. I don't want you to make this mistake. Your network is probably the single biggest asset when you start out. And if you use it properly, you can land that client so much quicker. So how can we use our network to land a client? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Just get your family and friends to write you a testimonial. This might feel like you're bending the rules slightly. If you ring up a family friend and offer to redesign their company website in exchange for a testimonial, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, all of that aside, it's dog eat dog out there and you've got to do what you can to get a leg up on the competition. Your friends and family know you. They understand your character and as a result can write you a seriously convincing testimonial that would stand you when you're trying to land your first client. It could be that social proof you need to get across the line. I mean, you can even go a step further and sign your first client from your network. You'd be massively surprised at just how many people you know have a business. And most small businesses have a terrible online presence, so you can improve their marketing quite easily. Another thing to note is you are much more likely to be signed by someone you know than a complete stranger. This is why utilizing your network can be so powerful. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, Dylan, I don't have a network. With respect, that's utter nonsense. Your family, your friends, your gym partner, your teacher, your doctor, all of these people could be your first client. So there are no excuses. Your network could be one of your biggest assets when starting out. You just have to utilize it correctly. Method 2, your sales script. When I say your sales script is the lifeblood of your agency, I'm not joking. If your sales script is terrible, you're never going to sign a client. Period. And your sales script is even more important when you're in the early stages because you've no social proof to back it up. So in the absence of social proof, you need to be so confident in what you're selling that the client is willing to throw money at you. So much so, they don't even need to see a testimonial. If I told you I would put absolutely everything into getting you your desired result, I would put blood, sweat, and tears. I would lose sleep. I would work 7 days a week. I would do everything humanly possible to get you that result. Would you be confident in signing with me? And that's exactly what you need to do with your prospects. Blow them away with your sales script. So much so, they have no option but to say yes to you. Now, it's not easy to have this level of confidence in yourself, but if you're watching this video and you're putting everything into growing your agency, it should not be long before you can develop a level of confidence that can get you across the line. And if a prospect can sense that on a sales call, they're going to accept your offer. And that brings us on to method 3, have an irresistible offer. Another fantastic way to take the prospect's mind away from your lack of testimonials is to have an incredible rock solid offer. An offer they can't refuse. Let's look at 2 examples. Example 1, I run Facebook ads for dentists. Example 2, I guarantee dental clinics 30 new appointments every single month or they don't pay. See the difference? Creating an irresistible offer is not a difficult skill to hone. However, there are a few building blocks you can utilize to craft an incredible offer. For example, you want the offer to be a complete no-brainer for the prospect. So let's go back to our dental offer. If you were a dentist and I told you I bring in 30 new patients every single month, and if I didn't, you didn't pay me a penny, would you not at least have a conversation with me? Of course you would, because it's completely risk-free. It sounds like a great deal. It's a no-brainer offer. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Your offer also needs to be unequivocal. Get straight to the point so the client knows exactly what they're paying for. But the most important thing when formulating your offer is to exude confidence. I mentioned this a moment ago, but I'm going to talk about it again because it's so important. If a prospect can sense your confidence from a mile away, they're naturally going to be more at ease and they're going to want to hear what you have to say. This is going to effectively counteract your lack of social proof and put the prospect at ease. They're naturally going to have more confidence in you and your service. So in your early stages, lean on your offer. This will make up for your lack of social proof. But if you can put in the time and effort and make your offer rock solid, your first client will not be far away. Method 4, should we lie? Now, I've used a question mark here on purpose. Now, as a general rule of thumb, I don't recommend lying your way through anything, whether that's business or just general life. But as I said earlier, sometimes you've got to bend the truth a little to get ahead. So this is what you're going to do. On a sales call, if a client asks you who you've worked with, you're going to say, my team and I have years of experience working in X niche. Now, if you've built your agency the correct way, your media buyer will have years of experience in X niche on the back end. So you're actually not telling a lie per se. You and your team do have that experience. Just a lot of it lies with the media buyer. If they do push for testimonials, all you say is, I can't disclose anything because I have a non-disclosure agreement with my current clients. This gets you out of a sticky situation, but also makes you sound super professional, like you're working with larger clients that require NDAs in order to work with them. Something small like this can give your prospect that extra push to get you across the line. Now granted, don't go telling everyone you work with Steve Jobs, but a little bit of the truth here and there never hurt anyone. Which brings me on to method 5, work for free. The biggest thing that holds businesses back from hiring people like me or you is the risk involved. No one wants to spend thousands of dollars of their hard-earned cash for no return, especially to some random guy they just met on the internet that they aren't familiar with. So if you want to get that first testimonial, work for free and take all of the risk away for the client. I can pretty much guarantee if you get out there and start offering work for free, you are going to get a lot of interested parties. Just tell companies you want to work for free to build up your experience and get your name out there. You've got to think about your agency long term. Businesses are tighter with their money than ever and competition is really high. So if you undercut the competition and work for free, you'll build testimonials, gain experience and get exposure, which is the most important thing. And once you're in with these businesses, you can go ahead and upsell them on other services after you've created a really good relationship with them. That's going to make it very easy for you to get paid. So there we have it, 5 steps to landing a client without actually having any testimonials. To summarize what we just talked about, the 5 steps we're going to use are utilizing your network, optimizing your sales script, creating an irresistible offer, using our team's experience to our advantage, and offering your work for free. Use all of these steps and I can guarantee you that first elusive client is just around the corner. Just remember, your first client is always going to be the hardest. Once you get that one in the bag, it's going to get easier from then on in. Also, try and enjoy it. Starting your agency is supposed to be an exciting time. That feeling of fulfillment after your first close is unmatched. So persevere when others are quitting and you will be rewarded massively. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to like and subscribe. And for anyone looking to start their own social media marketing agency, I have a full free course on my channel. We go through everything from A to Z on how to grow a 6-figure agency in 2023. The link for that is in my bio. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video.